guys, in this video, we're going to show you how purchasing a home with a mortgage is basically the same thing as an LBO. So, in this scenario, let's pretend that you find a house that you'd like to buy. You do not want to pay with your own money for the entire purchase price, so you reach out to a bank to provide you with a mortgage. The bank provides your mortgage, you put in some of your own money as the down payment, and that represents the total funds available for the purchase price. You transfer these funds to the owner, and boom, now you own the house. But now you need cash flows to service all this debt. So, in this scenario, let's pretend that you get some tenants into the house who you are going to charge rent monthly. You use this rental income to pay the principal and interest on the mortgage. And if you do the math right, there will be some extra cash left over for you. Let's assume we fast forward a few years in the future, the housing market continues to improve, and you decide to sell the house at a higher price. And that is how essentially an LBO works and how private equity firms can make outsized returns. So now let's go over to this spreadsheet that we have created to really hone in the main. All right, guys. So now we've switched over to this spreadsheet that we've created to really drill down the house analogy and make sure that you understand it. So on this spreadsheet, we have some assumptions about our mortgage. We have our interest rate. We have our amortization rate. We have the annual income that we're going to collect from our tenants. We have the current home price of $1 million and the future sales price that we expect of $1.5 million. So in this top half of the spreadsheet, we're showing you what the returns would look like, assuming no mortgage, so no debt. So let's assume that we paid for this $1 million house with cash out of our pockets. So as you will see, we have the $125,000 each year from the tenants and rent, and we have no debt service expenses. So based on that, our returns are roughly a 20% IRR or a MOIC just over 2 times. However, the benefits of debt and leverage really become apparent in the second example, which we have on the bottom of the screen. So the classic example for buying a home is that you put it roughly 20% down as your equity or your down payment, and you take out a mortgage for 80%, more or less. So in this scenario, assuming the same house worth $1 million, let's assume that we take out a mortgage worth $800,000. So with the assumption that we have, at the top, we're a 7% interest rate and an amortization rate of 5%, we will have returns that are significantly higher. So, right, we have the same rental income of $125,000, and we have our debt service here. And ideally, you would want the rental income to be higher than your debt service, which is the case here. And so we have some breathing room, a little bit of cushion there. But look at the returns. The IRR here is 44%, and the MOIC is over 5 times. So the incremental benefits of leverage are very, very, dramatic here. Obviously, there's much more that goes into this once you are purchasing a business, but really just wanted to highlight how an LBO works using a house as an analogy, and hopefully the simple concept of how it works is clear.